Hey my friends, how's it going? It's Ultimus, and for today's video, we're going to be talking about stuff that's a little bit different than we normally do. Basically, I want to be talking to you guys today about what's going on with YouTube, some of the YouTube shenanigans that's been a big deal. I generally try to keep my channel drama-free. I feel like if I'm going to present myself as a gaming channel, then that's what I should be putting up, gaming videos and videos about video games and the occasional vlog. Just because I want to be able to communicate with you guys. But in general, I avoid drama topics. Hate them, can't stand them, it's not my thing. It's not what I really want to spend my time talking about. I do this for fun, and drama isn't fun to me. But what's going on with YouTube is worth talking about, to me at least, because it affects me, I believe. As a small YouTuber, I believe this kind of stuff affects me. So we're just going to kind of jump into it and see what happens. So, for those of you who might not be aware with what's going on, at the moment, there is some shenanigans going on, a little bit of a bug, on top of everything else, going on with YouTube to where, the trending page, and it feels like, and a lot of big YouTubers feel like YouTube is not being honest with us, between the fake news, it feels like, basically videos that are posted on the trending page that feel like they were basically just paid to be on there. Stuff with a ridiculously low view count, but it's like, how is that trending? And stuff like that. So that's an issue. There's also been a couple of bigger YouTubers who have noticed that whenever they are uploading videos, whenever a video goes live, they are losing subscribers. So how does this affect me, you might ask? Well, on one end, every time, as a small YouTuber, whenever you gain or lose a subscriber, you notice. It's not like having 100,000 to 1,000,000 subs to where you don't necessarily notice the individual numbers, because you've got the decimal points, you got the commas there, and the separations, right? It's all there. You're just in a very different brain space, head space going on there. But as a small YouTuber, at the time of even recording this, I have 338 subscribers, which is awesome. I love it. Every single one of those numbers I cherish. And every time I go up in subs, I notice. I'm like, sweet, I got 2 more today. That's cool. Or, I got 5 more over the weekend. Awesome. On the flip side to that, it's, oh, I lost one today. That's a bummer. And then I immediately go, was this something I did wrong? Did I say something weird? Am I not entertaining enough? Am I not good enough? And those are all very valid criticisms to have of what I'm doing here, because I definitely want to have a realistic perspective of what I'm doing here. I could just be making crappy content and need to just up my game, right? But I do wonder if this bug has been hating me and affecting me a little bit. I feel like it's a possibility. I am going to shamelessly say here, if you were subscribed before but realize you aren't, please don't forget to resub. That would be great. But that does also segue me into another issue, which has felt like there's been a lot of bigger videos out there, and the bigger YouTubers and the people that are worth money are literally constantly just like, the moment a video starts, and this is something that H3 Productions brought up, which was, before the video even starts, before you even start talking about anything, it's all of a sudden, oh, let's get this to X amount of likes and whatever it is. And it's come to the point where, for me, as a small YouTuber, and just as a content consumer, really, it's like, unless you are worth a dollar amount to YouTube, you don't matter. Which I suppose, to a degree, it makes sense. It is a business, and I know they're not running a charity here. But I just remember back when YouTube was first starting, and even into, I'd say, probably 2009, 2010 even, was really when a lot of stuff really started changing to this degree. But before, it was just about people who liked making videos, sharing stuff they thought was stupid or funny. Eventually, community started growing and building and being established. So let's first strike that, reverse it. Established, growing, and stuff like that. But now it's all dollars. It's all dollars. And that's very frustrating to me, at least, because it's like, I'm not worth any money to YouTube. I'm not worth any money to any brands or companies. I'm just some small channel, some dude who's got a really shiny head, loves World of Warcraft and Overwatch, has an adorable dog, and likes making videos to share with you guys, hoping that you'll enjoy them too, right? That's all I got. And it's really frustrating because that's all I got. At the same time, I know I'm fighting an uphill battle. I'm already at a little bit of a disadvantage because I'm a WoW YouTuber, because I'm a WoW streamer from time to time. Playing Overwatch a little bit here and there whenever I feel like I have stuff that's worth sharing. That's not big views on YouTube. It's not big views on Twitch. It's not like I'm gonna grow exponentially, especially because I don't touch on the drama topics. And so all of this stuff going on, it makes me feel like the battle is very, very difficult. It makes me really wish I would have started YouTubing back in 2008, 2009 when I really wanted to, but I was too afraid to. Whether things would have been any different, who knows? But I think it would have been a little bit of a different pace and a little bit of a different atmosphere as opposed to now. That being said, of course, I have no plans of stopping. I just might need to rethink the way we do things. And I obviously am going to need your guys' help as well. This is, of course, where likes, comments, shares, all that stuff comes into play, which works both ways because that's going to drive me to make content that you're going to want to share, that you're going to want to like and stuff like that. So it's an interesting place to be, and it kind of sucks because, again, when you've got the big content creators, the people out there who really shouldn't be too worried about most of this because they're making their livelihood on here. They've got things figured out. They've got it situated. You've got guys like, and again, hate them or love them, they kind of run YouTube more or less. You've got Philip DeFranco. You've got H3H2 Productions. You've got Boogie talking about this. You've got PewDiePie talking about this. And it's just ridiculous. And I do have to say that I'm on the side of these guys who say, we just want some clear-cut answers as to what's going on, because everybody that I've heard from and watched and consumed content from has basically said that YouTube has responded back to them by saying it's working as intended, right? It's fine. Oh, everything's fine. It's like, well, it doesn't feel fine. So what's going on here? This is a topic I'm definitely going to keep my eye on. I'm definitely going to be watching closely, because again, it does affect me. And so, in my attempts to grow, I'm going to be keen on keeping my eyes and ears out on to if there is any other platforms that would be better suited for what we're doing. As of right now, there's not. YouTube definitely has the monopoly on the video sharing platform. They've been doing it the longest, so to a point, they've got it down to a science. They've got their algorithm down. But again, there's just nothing else out there right now that can really compete with YouTube if you want the numbers and the views and if you want to grow. But it is interesting. It's concerning. It's a bummer, but it is what it is, and we're gonna do what we can with it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about it other than the fact that it's just a strange place to be. I wish that YouTube was really just simply about you make content, you find a way to get the right tags in there, to advertise it right, to share it properly, make it interesting, and that's it. Just a very simple formula, but it's not. So still trying to figure all this out. Like I said, I'll keep an eye on it. If you feel like you were subscribed but suddenly aren't, please do double check. Make sure you're subscribed. I obviously love to have you guys stick around. It would be wonderful. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What your thoughts are on all of this. Do you think it's a big deal? Do you not? Do you think YouTubers are overreacting? What do you think about all this stuff going on? So that's pretty much going to do it for me on this video, though, guys. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Resubscribe also might be a possibility here and applicable on this one. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.